Tom plays a command tower and passes. John plays a tapped Sacred Foundry and passes. Sam plays a tapped Steam Vents and passes. Extra plays an island and passes. Tom plays a forest and passes. John plays a plains, casts an Ancestral Blade, and passes. Sam plays an Undergrowth Stadium, casts Kin Bonder Prodigy, and passes. Extra plays a Yavimaya Coast, casts Quest for Ula's Temple, and passes. Tom plays a Swamp, casts Viridian Joiner, and passes. John plays a Mountain, casts Akiri, Fearless Voyager, attacks Tom, triggering Akiri and dealing 2 damage before passing. Sam plays a Sea of Clouds, casts Kadama's Reach, finding a forest and a plains before passing the turn. On his upkeep, Extra reveals a creature with Quest, plays an island, and passes. Tom plays a forest, casts Canopy Tactician, followed by Farseek, finding Overgrown Tomb, and passes. John plays a plains, casts Hexgold Hoverwings, attacks Sam and Extra, triggering Akiri, dealing 3 damage to each before passing the turn. Sam plays a Spire Garden, casts its commander Tazri, Stalwart Survivor, followed by Sakura Tribe Elder, and passes. Extra plays an island, casts Reservoir Kraken, and passes. Tom first casts Quest for Renewal, followed by his commander Tyvar the Bellicose, triggering Quest, and Guardian Project, triggering Tyvar in Quest, before passing the turn. John plays a plains, attacks Tom, triggering Akiri and dealing 3 damage, casts Hexblade Wallbreaker, and passes. Sam casts Ranger Captain of Eos, finding Caustic Caterpillar, followed by casting it, and Shalai Voice of Plenty, before activating Caterpillar to destroy Guardian Project. After that, he passes. Extra plays a command tower, casts Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty, cascading into Simic Signet, and passes. Tom first casts Gemfar Avenger, triggering Tyvar and Quest, followed by Minions Murmurs, drawing 4 cards and losing 4 life. After that, he plays Deathcap Glade, casts Leaf Crown Visionary, followed by Beast Caller Savant, paying for Visionary, tapping Savant for a counter, and passes. John plays a plains, casts his commander Nahiri, Forged in Fury, goes to combat, where he is met with Windgracious Judgment from Tom, destroying Nahiri, Shalai, and Emoti. John then attacks Tom for 3 and Sam for 5, triggering Wallbreaker and Akiri. He then casts Excise the Imperfect on Joiner, but is thwarted by Heroic Intervention. He then attacks the same players again, triggering Akiri and dealing 3 and 5 damage respectively, before passing the turn. Before going to his turn, Sam sacrifices Sakura to find an island and proceeds to his turn. Sam first adds and casts his companion Zerda, the Dawnwaker, plays a forest, followed by an activation of Kinnan, finding Thrasios, Triton Hero. End of turn, while Tom taps his creatures, Sam casts Assassin's Trophy on Joiner, triggering Gemfar Avenger, and the turn goes to Extra. On his upkeep, Extra reveals a creature with Quest, casts his commander, Kiora, Sovereign of the Deep, and passes. Tom again taps his creatures and proceeds to his turn. On his turn, Tom cycles Uzalith, the Shattered Spire, plays a forest, casts Life's Legacy, triggering Avenger, drawing a total of 20 cards. With a full grip, he begins the chain. Soul Ring, Priest of Titania, Solvala, Heart of the Wilds, Devoted Druid, Copperhorn Scout, and Finhorn Elves. After all that, he attacks John with 2 creatures. John blocks Avenger and takes 6. With nothing else to do, he passes. John plays a plains, casts Rapid Battery, followed by Black Blade Reforged, and his commander Nahiri. John then attacks Tom for 3 and Sam for 5, triggering Wallbreaker, Akiri, and Nahiri. He again attacks the same players, triggering Akiri and Nahiri, dealing 3 and 5 damage respectively. After combat, John casts Bloodforged Battle Axe and passes after Tom taps his Savant. Sam plays a Swamp, activates Tazri, finding Scrib Ranger and Prava, casts Chulane, Teller of Tales, followed by Scrib Ranger, Deathrite Shaman, and Servant of Timurid, all triggering Chulane. After that, and Tom's taps, he passes. On his upkeep, Extra reveals a creature with Quest, casts Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, followed by Pongify on Savola, and passes. Tom taps his Dorks, and John casts Path to Exile on Priest of Titania, before handing the turn to Tom. Tom yet again unleashes a fury of spells, among which are Kami of Whispering Hopes, Lana War Elves, paying for Visionary, Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler, returning Avenger, Spiring Call, Winding Constrictor, Elves of Deep Shadow, paying for Visionary, Quirion Elves, choosing Black, paying for Visionary, Mobilize, Gyre Sage, Colonian Hydra, and lastly, Throne of the God Pharaoh, which deals 6 damage as the turn is passed to John. John plays a mountain, equips Black Blade, Hover Wings, and Battle Axe to Nahiri. Attacks Extra for 16 and Sam for 5, triggering Wallbreaker, Battle Axe, Akiri, and Nahiri. Sam blocks to preserve his life total, and John goes to attack Sam for 5 and Tom for 16, triggering Battle Axe, Akiri, and Nahiri, while also finishing off Tom. Thank goodness. After combat, he casts Sword of the Animist, followed by Meteoric Mace, cascading into Hex Gold Halberd, before passing the turn. Sam channels his inner Tom and begins his own flurry. Tazri activation, Queen Kyla Binkrug, Duskwatch Recruiter, Jade Mage, Grecian Titchwillow, Isan the Wanderer Bard, Augusta Dean of Order, and finally a Thrasios activation to finish off the turn. Extra casts Spawning Kraken, triggering Kiora, finding Thrix, and passes the turn. John plays a land, casts Swords to Plowshares on Thrix, equips Mace to Nahiri, and finishes off both players with the help of Wallbreaker.